Okay, well, it is time. So while we wait for others to trickle in, I'd like to welcome everyone to the very first DH Asia webinar session. My name is Setsuko Yokoyama, and I'm the host of today's session. This webinar series is a monthly programming effort launched to commemorate DOT and KADH officially joining the ADHO this past summer. Now, this series is especially designed for DHers based in Asia, as well as for DHers whose works concern Asia. The goal of this series is twofold. One, to recognize a variety of efforts that have informed DH in the region to date, and two, to nurture emerging DH efforts that are shaping the future of DH Asia. It is part of the larger DH Asia programming effort, and I hope you can learn more about our rationale once we launch the official website. Now, for now, let me share the names of the webinar planners in the chat who have made this inaugural session possible. So let me copy paste that in the chat right here. There we go. And if you are interested in joining the planning team, you can reach out to any one of us. And special thanks to Dr. Hsiung-ming Liao today for coordinating today's session especially. Now, let me introduce you to today's moderator, Dr. Richard Tsai. He is the president of the Taiwanese Association for Digital Humanities and research fellow at the Research Center for Humanities and Social Sciences at Academia Sinica, Taiwan. Now let me pass the virtual microphone over to you, Dr. Tsai, so that you can introduce today's speaker for us.
Okay, thank you, Professor Yokoyama, and thank you for everyone to join, to have everyone join us. Please welcome our speaker, Professor Hsuanlei from National Taiwan Normal University. He is an associate professor in Department of East Asian Studies and the Political Science Institute. Professor Shao specializes in mainland China research, digital humanities, legal data analysis, and the political science, combining computational social science and statistics. Today, he will discuss A, computational social science and its relation to statistics. B, text mining, topic analysis, natural language processing, and their applications in Chinese government and law. C, knowledge graphs in social science, CCP leadership network, and his research findings. Let's welcome Professor Hsuanlei to share his insights. Professor Shao, over to you.
Thank you, Richard. And can I share my screen?
Yeah.
Professor Yokoyama?
Yeah. Yes, please.
Thank you.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. So can you hear me and my screen?
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay. Okay, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, everybody, peers and professors. Yes. So good day. I am truly delighted to be here to discuss a new topic that has been transforming the landscape of academia and research. The title of my research is New Horizon of DH. So we use computational social science and its application. Thank you for the host and the moderator, and of course Richard. So you give me this chance to share my research. In recent years, we have witnessed a remarkable convergence between the fields of DH and the computational social science, aka CSS. This convergence has opened up new varieties of inquiry, pushing the boundary of our understanding of society, culture, and human behavior. As we embark on the explanation together, I invite you to consider the profound implication of these interdisciplinary intersections. We will dive into the ways in which computational science to revolutionizing our approach to research TH, shedding light on complex social issues and providing with innovative tools for analysis. I hope at the end of the discussion, we can share our enthusiasm for the exciting possibility that lies ahead. Together, we will peer into this new horizon of DH and the CSS, uncovering the potential it holds and advancing knowledge and driving positive change. So I will spend maybe about 30 minutes to on talk, and we can exchange our advice or our opinion together. So next one. It's changed. Is that okay? Change?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay. Okay. Allow me provide more information about myself. My if you like, you can scan the QR code. They will my information in detail. My research interest is based on politics and the international relationship, as Richard introduced. Lying the field of special mention, lying the field of text mining and new NLP, with particular focus on Chinese text. I have conducted extensive research in the area during my totally 2 years abroad in Hokkaido University and Tokyo University. And also, I have summer visiting in the NII Japan and the International Institute of DH is Jinbun Joho Kenkyu. It is also in Japan. So you could communicate with me in both English and Japanese. So I assume myself as a two CSer is China studies and also computer science. So I try to combine them together. So on China studies, I myself was trained by traditional China studies. Then I joined computers as CSS, transforming my way in China studies. Like this, we use machine learning to trying to analyze the mainland China's policy is so-called grand external propaganda strategy. So next one is about DH. In DH field, I have experience with Toyo Bunko. I record it in this paper. So from digital library to digital humanities, a case study of Japanese Toyo Bunko archives. So I noted the processing of my cooperate experience with them. So finally, it is legal analytics. I also legal analytics is used IT method to empower us to make informed decisions, predict legal outcomes. Like this, we use NLP technology and text mining to classifying the child custody cases and predicting outcomes. So based on the three pilots as our backdrop, let us begin our speech of new horizon of TADH. So I will introduce the CSS and its application. So I will it's my speech bone, yes. So we use the Japanese cultural words. It's called so-called shuhari. So it's a Japanese martial arts concept. Uh, it is also applied to various aspects of life and work. Its meaning is you have the first stage is following the rules and the tradition is so-called shu, and you in the second stage you will questioning, adapting, and experimenting new way. So it's called hot. So the final one, the third stage, you will express the principles and technology effortlessly. So it's called Li. So we use the three keywords to set as my speech bone. So I will use this one. We will compare with my main training, political science, especially statistics. And the next one, I will introduce four projects I have done. Then in the third stage, I will introduce the three main project outcomes to you. So we are going to the first stage, number one, shoot. So we so-called, so what is it? We have 5 key points. It's about data-driven research. We use computational methods. So we especially maybe number 3 and number 4 is our specialized. We use a very typical new method, such like network analysis or NLP to research in political behavior or political situation. And then number 5, it is interdisciplinary themes. So I think it is it's ongoing things. So I will just brief it very roughly, but I think it works. So it is crucial to understand how we integrate two essential elements. So I will cut it just like this graph. We use our domain knowledge from social science, like we are from psychology, sociology, economics, political science, and so on. So we have own domain knowledge, and we have own questions or theories. And we use cutting edge methodology from the rise of IT. So we have 2 parts. We have own domain training or domain knowledge from our main where we come from, where we graduated. But we use the new methodology like the neural network or deep learning, decision tree, something. So we use new method we have the collection, the middle one, the middle part. It is what I said. It is about the CSS. So this slide is focused on the traditional social political science used, the statistics. So we compare them in 3 ways: methodology, disciplinary, and the tool and software. But I won't defend this slide very much because of time. So we jump to the next one. So to illustrate the scope of the CSS, let's divide into the few noteworthy papers to like this for your information. We use it to enhance our traditional social science studies, just like the number 3, human social sensing, is like social human behavior. Make friends with other one, or the number 4, we forgiveness and trust someone or something by why it is about psychological studies. So we use the CSS to study it. So those you can mention it. Those papers are new, so we use it to do very enlarged work now. So these are some philosophical papers discuss CSS, so the methodology things. But I won't deepen than just for you information. It's about paradigm shifting, or you can do a more than traditional ones. All right, so we go in this part. I will introduce several projects we have done. Our lab have done. There are few. There can be few interactive sections. If you want, you can interact. Please interact with me. So number 1 is text mining. We use text mining to do some tasks. So text mining is about technology to establishing some vocabulary and text relationship. So here is a question. So what if we want to know about the trafficking of cross-border drugs in Taiwan? So if your boss or your peer ask you this question, so do you have some method or some way to jump into your mind? What will you answer this question? So maybe 10 minutes. So if someone want to share your idea. No. All right. It is hard, I think, because the drug is very sensitive question, right? It's a crime, so we need to find out crime data. So it's a very difficult. So what I have done, I do it. I use text mining from judgment text data, because we have a lot of judgment judgments. So we can from those open text to find out their root. For example, we can find the time, the year in each year, and the location. In those cases, we can find out the location and the drug, like ketamine, heroin, and something, and their crime situation. The criminal is holding the drug, or they sell the drug to other people. So we collect them it very much. So we can draw the root from each case, because in the judgments, the judge will investigate the facts, the crime facts. So we can see the very detailed informations from those judgment texts. So we can draw. For example, case 1 is from Hong Kong to Taipei. So they are from airport. So we draw the blue line, and the next one, it can be by ship from Xiamen to Kaohsiung. So we can find every route. Finally, we can find all the routes. We can use those bunch data to draw a grand map, just like this. It's already published, so you can find it out by yourself. So we wrote a paper applying legal analytics and the text mining facts and the structure of cross-border drug trafficking. So we can find out from where to where, to outside somewhere into Taiwan, or from Taiwan to other country. Okay. Is it funny? Okay, I hope it attract your attention. So we also use some statistic like SEM method to enhance our paper content. So key domains, there's a lot of key domains, but I would like to special mention the number 3. We processing the massive text data because the judge text is very long. It's over maybe 10K in average, 10K words, and we have 70K thousands very long samples. So we collect them and calculate them very hard. So next one is about topic analysis. It is a way to grouping or clustering some similar samples. It is a method by machine learning. So there's another task. What if we want to know which topic are primarily focused on Chinese researches? Because I am a Chinese studier, so I will be asked, hey Hsuanlei, what is your in your field? Who studies what? So I will explain them. So this is my solution. I collect the paper abstract. Then we use the text clustering ways. It is so-called LDA ways. So we found the seven main topics in the China studies. Is number 1. If you can see, number 1 is economic and tradition. Number 2 is diplomacy and the military, and the 3, 4, 5, 6. So we use the topic modeling to explain this question. Is it funny? I think I hope it is good to you. Yeah. So number 3 is NLP. So NLP is very popular field today. So the question is, can computer understand language meaning of speeches? Can computer understand? So it's so-called understand. It's a little philosophical things. I won't deepen it. So we just give it a definition and try to quantize it. For example, we can find collect some politician speeches. We collect over 11,000 speech text. Then we label it and train a model, train by a text CNN model. So we make a model and train those model. The orange one is training set, the blue one is test set. So we can see the test set is okay. We can see the next one. It's about 80%. It can hit. It can catch the meaning like human labeled. So we can see if we can label by human or by some researchers, so we can train the computer model to know it, to represent it. So I think it is some sort of computer can understand, so-called understand the human speech's meaning. All right. Oh, here we go. The next one. So final one is about AICG. So when ChatGPT models have risen up, so we use its ability to generalize human-like text to respond to the wide range of prompts. However, it is not very specific to our field, just like China studies. So we fine-tuned the LLM model to be a well-known China specialist, just like this one. So we can fine-tune this model to let it know about China themes, China and the Taiwan theme, of course, Taiwan themes. So it can answer those questions very smoothly than original version, just like this. All right, because of time, so we come back to our slide. So we fine-tune this ChatGPT things, and it can knows more. We can enlarge its field of knowledge, so we can train a lot. So finally, we will I will show you two projects that we have done. So number one is about this. This is a knowledge graph. It's about China studies.
Sorry, I cannot see the movie.
You cannot see. Oh, sorry.
I cannot see the.
This one.
Now we're back.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Now it's okay.
Okay, this one. Sorry. Okay. So we collect just like if you still remember the task number 2, we collect the many Chinese studies journal paper, and we find out the connection of each other. So you can find a knowledge relationship network about China studies. So this is open. It is already open on our website. So if you are interested, you can try it yourself. So we give it one more minute, and I take one minute break. We just see one explanation, so you can see how it works. So we can see it connects. We assume the researchers published by connect by their keywords. They have some common interest, common keywords. So we can find it out and draw a map. So if you add a new research, we can draw a new map, just like this. So you can see the new one. The Professor Zhang will the below, on the below, so we can see the so we can find out another things. So but I will skip it. If you like, you can see it after the speech. I will give you the website. So the next one is about social network of China politician leaders. It look like this. We can find out any two of the Chinese politicians, and we can find out their relations. They will connect by what institute or where or some key person between them, so we can find it out. It is also very funny, because you can find every leaders can have just you can change your anyone from source to target, anyone between them. So you can find somebody is very far, you can find a middle person between them. Someone is very close, you can find they have very strong connection between each other. All right, final one. So final one is our lab of China's computational China studies. So you can scan it and you can find out the website I just mentioned on those two slides. So thank you for listening my speech. I hope that I was able to provide you with valuable insight and information. Let us continue to work together and overcome the challenges that we face, and strive for the future that's brighter and more inclusive for everyone. So thank you again. Let's have a great day. All right, I will stop here. So I will turn it back to the host, Setsuko Sensei.
Thank you so much, Dr. Shao. I know, Dr. Tsai, you can moderate our questions and answer session. We have about half an hour, so I welcome everybody in the room to share your questions, things that you've been thinking about, but I will also pass the microphone to Dr. Tsai.
Yeah, I think Professor Shao's talk is very interesting and interdisciplinary and pioneer in his field. And we also see a very interesting social networks presented in his talk. So welcome to raise any question if you have any question or any thinking to interact with Professor Shao. So any question? Okay, Professor Shao.
Yeah.
Maybe may I ask you some questions?
Okay.
Use my special
gently.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
So
yes,
yeah,
you can, but gently.
Yeah. So
Okay.
in your study of leader networks within the Chinese Communist Party, have you discovered any surprising or noteworthy insights that you can share with us?
Okay, I think Richard, you mean this one, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes, we can find the section by their former workplace. You know, in CCP, the leader will from the button level, like a village or county, and to the city and the province and the state. So they have a lot of a lot of uh, a lot of experience from the bottom level administrative. So they will bring their old friend, their old partner from the bottom. So they have some factions, section or factions. Like Xi Jinping, uh, he has very long Fujian experience. So the Fujian, so the elite, political elite are have also a lot of from Fujian province. So so we can explain the faction where the faction comes from this network. If you collect the website, you can see the whole picture. Just like the skylight, just like the stars in the sky. You can find a page like that. So you can find the Fujian part, Fujian section is very strong.
Yeah, and it's interesting that Xi and Li and the Premier
Yes.
Li were are put in the leftmost and the rightmost side. So is this automatically put by arranged by your algorithm, or it is designated by the user? I think obviously
What do you mean?
the user must assign the two person and the people among these two persons,
okay.
right?
Yes. So you can check if you are in the on the website. You can change the person name, so you can find the other person relations. So not this only two, because the those two are most famous Chinese politicians on that time. So I use this as a example.
All right. So so I think this is a animation. So is every picture represents the status in some year, or yeah,
Or
no,
or
I
what?
mean my question stopped here. Yeah. So
Okay, thank you.
I just wonder if each image, or each image corresponds to some year or some period.
All right. This graph is 90s Congress 19大. So if you enter our website, you can find two data sets. It's 19大 19th Congress and the 20th Congress. So you can
So
find
you
the
draw
different.
so So each image corresponds to a new term of community, right?
Right.
Okay. Yeah. So in your network, can you recognize which people are friends to these two and which are false?
Oh, okay. Okay. Richard, your question is those linkage is positive one or negative one, right?
Yeah.
So are they friends or enemies? Or we are not to do that. But we can use it by maybe political watch or something. But we just do it very simply. If we have more resource or something, we can do it another attribute by positive or negative. Friends or enemies. So we can do the new label now. And do new label after after we got more resource. So if you have interest in not only you, Richard, but the audience, if you are interested in this topic, please contact me.
Yeah, I think I asked too many questions. Thank you.
Professor Tsai, and let me remind you, there are some questions from the chat room.
Okay.
Karen, yes.
Okay, I must
So
yeah, I must give the microphone to others. Yeah. So
what it
you
so-
also can select the question you want to answer. What are the NLP approaches for text modeling?
what is it? Can you can you explain your question in detail, Professor Nadia? Are you there? Can you explain more?
Hi. Yeah, sorry. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for the talk. Really instructive. Really appreciate it. By NLP approaches, I mean the AI models that have been applied to text modeling, text analysis. Like in recent years, we have seen, for example, birth topic modeling, which is using bidirectional transformers to analyze thousands and thousands of text. But I wonder these approaches, for example, are only suitable for large amount of data and not for small amount of data. For small amount of data, we might, for example, use classic theories, classic models like text mining, for example. But I wonder if we have good AI models that can be applied to a short amount of data. Not, for example, you show a data set of, I think, thousands of words or thousands of data. Is that correct? In your last previous slide, one of your slides, you saw in your study that you have a lot of data for that for analysis. So how can we apply NLP approaches to small amount of data? The main question. I don't know if it is clear for you.
Okay. Actually, I cannot hear it very clearly. So I assume your question is about if our data set is not enough, can we see the effection or effective?
Yeah. Can
this
you use
model?
NLP for small, for example, small data set of networks like can
Okay.
be also human being.
All right. I know. So yes, we yes we have in traditional AI or traditional deep learning task, we must have a very large bunch of data sets to do it. Just like this, we have a lot of speeches over 11,000. But so we can do a fine model or enough good enough model. But in new age, just like this AIGC, AI content generation, we use LLM because LLMs you have already trained by a lot of models. We use the fine-tune method to do it simply. So if you own your sample is just like 100 or even even less, you can use the LLM ways or ChatGPT models to do it. But if you have a lot of over maybe 10K thousand samples, you can train it by yourself. That is my experience.
Interesting, very interesting. Because what you mentioned just is really interesting because can we use or can we fine tune a small data set to a large language model? Is that pertinent for social science studies? Because what I have seen is that we use this large language model to fine tune big amount of data. For example, I have conducted some experiments at SUPD and collected some data from students, but the data was really limited. And I was wondering if we can use fine tune these small data set to large language model, because large language model may switch to maybe large data. Is that correct, or can we use small data set to find?
Yes, but yes, thank you for the question. But I think it is a little bit philosophical one, because LLM is too big, too large, we can check it is if it is good enough. So just by its reply or some feedback, so we can just by our instinct, I think. So you can of course you can doubt it correction or doubt it if they actually work well, but I think it is a temporary solution if we have not enough data.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Oh, more questions. Okay, yeah, Yamamoto, Professor Yamamoto, thank you very much. That's it. And the light. Such as, okay, good. Professor Yamamoto, you are asking me about analyze to another document, right? Another document. Okay, actually, we have experience about other, especially newspaper articles, like it's from Weibo or Facebook or Twitter. So many from Weibo or Facebook. So I think it can work. We can separate the or classification the newspaper very well. So I think it helped format. I think it don't need a specific format. If you have a specific format, it's very well. But if you don't have, it's we so-called unstructured data, it can work too. So if you conclusively, if you have structured data, structure, it's very you just said specific format, it's good. But if we have unstructured data, the data is very fuzzy or noisy, we can also do it by some NLP ways. Is that right?
Thank you very much. Good to know. I'll check your paper to understand more. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yeah. So somebody help me. Cisco-san, Cisco, Professor Cisco, can you find the question for me?
Yeah, so the next question, and I'll read this out so that those who are checking our recordings later can also understand what the questions are. So this question comes from Dr. Hsiung-ming Liao. They say, thanks for the talk and the demo. Some quick questions. Number one, have you encountered any interesting, namely entity issues when working on Chinese textual data about CCP? Number two, and a second question, do you include materials that do not come from official sources?
Okay, yes, thank you for Professor. I assume it's Liao. Okay, thank you, Professor. Yes, number one, the answer number one. Yes, I actually I'm doing it now. It's entity issues. I'm do it now, but I am also interested in cooperate or see some chance with each other other teams. If you have some idea, please tell me. And the answer two, do you include the material that do not come from official? Of course, we crop a lot of things by, for example, from Twitter or from Facebook or from TikTok, from some not so official resources. We also collected. So we can, but we not do every data set to research, but we first of all we just let them comes. Yeah. Thank you for your question. Okay, so next one.
Yes, the next question comes from, and it comes from So-Hyun-moon. My name is Moon, a Korean historian. While you are examining the social network of the Chinese politicians, how do you incorporate gender factor into your analysis?
Oh, good, very good. Very good question, because I don't know. I'm not considering about gender factor right now, but I think it can be a new question now. If you are interested, we can cover it. I can provide you some database. You can do some gender analysis. Okay, if you are interested, please email me. Okay, next one.
Okay, I am Moon Soo-hyun, who asked this question about the gender issue. And actually, I believe that, you told us that you analyze the TikTok data or Facebook data too, but in order to make the women's influence. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you. I can hear you.
Okay, I will send you an email. There seem to be technical problems.
Problem of what?
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes, I can hear.
I think we must be conscious about the gender factor. Otherwise, women's influence would be very easily invisible. So that's why I asked you these kind of questions. Women's influence is, in many cases, is not that much apparent, but women's influence is, of course, very, very huge, although it is not that much visible. So we must be conscious about the gender factor. That is my opinion. Thank you very much.
Okay, good. We can cooperate. Yeah. Thank you.
Right, thank you so much. And next question comes from Michael Stanley Baker. Michael, if you'd like to unmute and ask the question yourself, please feel free to.
Gently, please.
Yeah. So I understand that your data, the social network data is based on biographies, and then you also have large corpus data, large text corpuses, and I'm wondering if you have combined social network analysis to the texts, like i.e. the authors of the texts, and whether you can see similarities of the kind of biographical factionalism, the communities that are there in the polity, and if they can be shown to influence or shape coordination and policy writing in your textual code.
Yes. Thank you, Michael. We have ongoing projects just like this. We so-called is echo post. If some leader or some center people post something, then his factions, his followers will repost or post almost the same themes, the same meanings, sentimentic or something semantic things, just like his. So we can calculate the times. For example, maybe 10 minutes or just an hour or next day. We can calculate that, so we can see if the followers is enough, royal enough, or they are just waiting the situation or what. So it's our ongoing project. We also will work on any cooperate right now. So it is very good advice, and we are on working it now.
Sounds like it'll get some powerful, give some powerful insights. Yeah, I'm looking forward.
Yes. Thank you, Michael. Yes, thank you. Okay, maybe.
Are there any other questions that you'd like
we
to
still
ask?
have time, or just. Wow, it's very challenging to me. Yes, very challenging.
No, thank you very much for sharing all of this exciting computational methods that you're using and different areas of Chinese studies that you are kind of applying the computational methods to do a kind of large-scale analysis of social networks, the patterns that might emerge that we might not be able to see with our human scale of conducting things. So it's been wonderful. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much, the host and the moderator and the reader. And please email me if you have follow questions, or you have some new ideas, or even cooperate. Just make a friend with me. Thank you very much.
Great. Well, I would like to invite the audience to give a round of applause to Dr. Shao. And I would offer a round of applause for audience members for joining our very first DH Asia webinar session. If you'd like to, in addition to sending emails to Dr. Shao with the collaborative ideas, there's a space on Discord called the DH Asia Discord channel, where you can continue your discussions and debate. So let me copy paste that link in the chat. where you can find your way to the discourse channel. And let me see what other things I need to say. Oh, the next webinar session is scheduled for December 15th, Friday, 3 p.m. Korean time. And you can find the registration link also in the chat here. And you will receive more emails from the planning team next week onwards. Okay, I think we should call it a day. Thank you once again for everybody for coming, for Dr. Shao for the talk, and for Dr. Richard Tsai for moderating.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Professor Xiao. Thank you for your great talk.
Great.
Thank you.
I look forward to seeing many of you again next month.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Take care. Somebody take a picture for us? No? Okay. Okay, it's okay.